What's good, Vikings Nation? It's time to fire up that purple pride, because the Minnesota Vikings are kicking off their 2025 rookie minicamp this Friday at TCO Performance Center. This weekend is about fresh faces, raw talent, and the future of our squad. We're talking 5 draft picks, a boatload of undrafted free agents, and some long-shot tryout players all battling to prove they belong in the purple and gold. Buckle up, because Vikings news is buzzing, and I'm here to break it all down. Picture this: the crisp Minnesota air, the smell of fresh turf, and a new crop of Vikings ready to make their mark. But here's the kicker: will our QB1, J.J. McCarthy, be out there slinging passes? After a torn meniscus wiped out his rookie season, the buzz is he might join the rookies to get extra reps. That's the kind of drama that's got every Vikings fan glued to their phone for updates. So, let's dive into the 10 things you need to watch at this year's minicamp. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this. Who's ready to talk Vikings football? Drop a skull in the comments and let's get into it. From draft stars to underdog stories, this weekend is where dreams start for our Minnesota Vikings. Stick with me as we unpack the biggest storylines that'll shape our 2025 season. The biggest question on every Vikings fan's mind is, will J.J. McCarthy take the field? Our 2024 first-round pick had his rookie year derailed by a torn meniscus, but word on the street is he's been back at practice, taking snaps with starting center Ryan Kelly. Head coach Kevin O'Connell hasn't confirmed anything, but the possibility of McCarthy joining the rookie minicamp has us all on edge. Imagine him out there, shaking off the rust and firing darts. Talk about a sight for sore eyes. Now, here's why this matters. McCarthy missed all of last season, so every rep is gold for building chemistry with his new weapons, like rookie wideout Ty Felton and tight end Gavin Bartholomew. If he's out there, it's a chance to see how our future franchise QB gels with the next generation of Vikings playmakers. Plus, with Phase 2 of the offseason program already underway, McCarthy's been grinding. Could this be his first big step toward owning that QB1 spot? Keep your eyes peeled around 1 p.m. on Friday when reporters drop their updates. Will JJ be in pads, or will he sit this one out? Let me know in the comments what you think. Should McCarthy play it safe, or is it time to unleash him? This is the kind of Vikings news that keeps us refreshing our feeds all weekend. Let's talk about our draft picks, because these 5 guys are the backbone of our 2025 rookie class. First up, Ohio State guard Donovan Jackson, our first-rounder, is here to protect McCarthy like a brick wall. Then we've got Maryland's Ty Felton, a speed demon at receiver, and Georgia's Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, a disruptive force on the D-line. Rounding it out are Penn State linebacker Kobe King and Pitt tight end Gavin Bartholomew, both 6th-round steals with big potential. These guys are almost locks for the 53-man roster, especially Jackson, Felton, and Ingram-Dawkins, who bring elite skills to positions of need. But don't sleep on King and Bartholomew. They're gritty, athletic, and perfect fits for Brian Flores' defense and O'Connell's offense. This weekend, we'll get our first look at how they stack up in drills and scrimmages. Will Felton's 4.37 40-yard dash speed translate to NFL routes? Can Jackson dominate in pass protection? The hype is real. Which draft pick are you most excited about, Vikings Nation? Drop their name in the comments and tell me why. This minicamp is where we start separating the starters from the depth chart, and I can't wait to see who shines. Stay locked in for more Vikings news as these rookies hit the field. Now, let's get to the real fun, the undrafted free agents or UDFAs who are ready to steal the show. The Vikings signed a whopping 20 UDFAs, and under GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, we've got a knack for finding gems in this group. Think Ivan Pace Jr. or Taki Taimani, undrafted guys who became legit contributors. This year's class is stacked, and minicamp is their first chance to turn heads. Some names to watch? Start with Minnesota's own Max Brosmer, a quarterback O'Connell called really intriguing on Rich Eisen's show. Then there's Kansas offensive lineman Logan Brown, who some analysts had as a mid-round talent, and Texas wideout Silas Bolden, a shifty playmaker. Don't forget Georgia tight end Ben Urosek and BYU edge rusher Tyler Batty. These guys have the tools to make noise. With 20 UDFAs fighting for limited roster spots, the competition is going to be fierce. Who's your dark horse UDFA pick to make the roster? Hit the comments and let's debate. This is where Vikings news gets juicy, because one of these underdogs could be the next big thing in purple. Keep watching, because minicamp is where their journey begins. Tryout players, man, these guys are the ultimate long shots, but they're chasing the same dream as every Viking. This weekend, a handful of hopefuls will hit TCO Performance Center, hoping to earn a contract with a standout performance. Most won't make it, but every year someone defies the odds. Remember Adam Thielen? He started as a tryout player and became a Vikings legend. That's the kind of magic we're looking for. One name generating buzz is Maine wide receiver Montego Moss, the youngest son of NFL icon Randy Moss. Can you imagine the headlines if he balls out? Another is Nebraska cornerback Tommy Hill, who was projected as a day 3 draft pick and got props from Travis Hunter. Other tryout invites reportedly include Howard's Robert Jones III at corner and NC Central's Quantez Mansfield at defensive tackle. These guys are hungry, and minicamp is their shot to shine. Which tryout player do you think has a chance to earn a contract? Drop your pick in the comments. Vikings News loves a good underdog story, and I'm rooting for one of these guys to make waves. Let's see who steps up when the pads come on. Let's zoom in on Max Brosmer, because this UDFA quarterback is turning heads already. A local kid from Minnesota, Brosmer lit up college football with the Gophers, throwing for over 3,000 yards last season. Kevin O'Connell's praise on Rich Eisen's show wasn't just coach speak. Brosmer's got a quick release, sharp decision-making, and a chip on his shoulder. Could he be our next developmental QB? At minicamp, Brosmer's got a chance to show he can hang with the pros. He'll be competing against other QBs, including tryout players and maybe even McCarthy, if he's out there. Every throw, every read, every drill is a chance to prove he belongs. If he flashes poise and accuracy, he could lock up a practice squad spot or maybe more. The Vikings have a history of finding QB talent in unlikely places, and Brosmer's story is just getting started. What do you think? Can Brosmer be a surprise star for the Vikings? Let me know in the comments. This kid's got Minnesota roots and Vikings blood, so let's show him some love. Stay tuned for more Vikings news as we track his minicamp performance. Ty Felton, our third-round receiver, is about to give Vikings fans something to cheer for. This Maryland product set a school record with 96 catches for 1,124 yards and 9 touchdowns last season, earning all Big Ten honors. His 4.37 40-yard dash at the Combine? Pure electricity. At minicamp, Felton's speed and hands will be on full display, and I'm betting he's ready to make a statement. Why is this a big deal? The Vikings need a reliable WR2 to complement Justin Jefferson, and Felton's got the tools to compete for that role. Minicamp is his first chance to build chemistry with McCarthy and show he can separate against NFL DBs. If he's catching everything thrown his way and burning defenders in drills, we might be looking at a day 1 contributor. This kid's a playmaker, and I'm hyped to see him in purple. Who else is pumped for Felton's debut? Drop a skull in the comments if you think he's our next big weapon. Vikings News is all about these young stars, and Felton's minicamp performance could set the tone for his rookie year. Let's go. Donovan Jackson, our first-round guard, is the anchor of this rookie class. Drafted to protect J.J. McCarthy, this Ohio State stud is a mauler in the run game and a wall in pass protection. The Vikings already have tackles Brian O'Neill and Christian Darrisaw locked in, plus free agent signings Will Fries and Ryan Kelly on the interior. Jackson's job? Make that O-line a fortress. At minicamp, expect Jackson to dominate one-on-one drills and show why he was a top 24 pick. His versatility and power are perfect for Kevin O'Connell's scheme, which leans on quick passes and a strong ground game. If Jackson's pancaking defenders and opening lanes for Aaron Jones, we're in for a treat. This guy's built to start week 1, and I can't wait to see him set the tone. How big of an impact will Jackson have on our O-line? Hit the comments with your take. Vikings News is buzzing about this guy, and minicamp is where he starts proving he's the real deal. Skol, Vikings. Let's talk defense because Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins and Kobe King are here to wreak havoc. Ingram-Dawkins, our 5th-round defensive tackle from Georgia, had 8 tackles for loss and 3 sacks last season, earning an 83 athleticism score at the Combine. King, a 6th-round linebacker from Penn State, is a sideline-to-sideline tackler who fits Brian Flores' aggressive scheme like a glove. These two are ready to make some noise. Minicamp is where we'll see if they can translate college production to the NFL. Ingram Dawkins will be battling in the trenches, looking to disrupt plays against our rookie O-linemen. King's speed and instincts should shine in coverage and pursuit drills. With veterans like Harrison Phillips and Jonathan Greenid anchoring the D-line and linebacker spots, these rookies have a chance to learn and compete for rotational roles. Which defender are you betting on to stand out? Ingram Dawkins or King? Drop your pick in the comments. Vikings News loves a nasty defense, and these guys could be the next wave of purple pain. Let's see what they bring to Egan. Gavin Bartholomew, our 6th-round tight end, is a sneaky pickup with big upside. At Pitt, he hauled in 38 catches for 322 yards and 4 touchdowns last season, earning All-ACC honors. His 4.7 40-yard dash and 76 athleticism score at the Combine show he's got the wheels and hops to be a mismatch. Behind T.J. Hawkinson, Bartholomew could carve out a role as a pass-catching T2. This weekend, Bartholomew's got a chance to show off his hands and route running against our rookie DBs. Minicamp is all about making an impression, and if he's snagging contested catches or slipping past linebackers, he'll turn heads. With O'Connell's offense loving 2 tight end sets, Bartholomew could be a secret weapon in the red zone. Keep an eye on him in scrimmages, he might surprise us. What's your vibe on Bartholomew? Can he be a red zone threat for the Vikings? Let me know in the comments. Vikings News is all about finding those hidden gems, and this kid's got potential written all over him. Skol. Alright, Vikings Nation, we've covered the rookies, the UDFAs, and the tryout players, but here's the big picture. This minicamp is the first step toward a monster 2025 season. With J.J. McCarthy's potential return, a stacked draft class, and a hungry group of undrafted and tryout players, the Minnesota Vikings are building something special. This weekend at TCO Performance Center is where the foundation gets laid, and I'm beyond hyped to see who steps up. As fans, we know the Vikings have a legacy of turning underdogs into legends: Thielen, Pace, and now maybe Brosmer, Moss, or Hill. The energy in Egan is electric, and even though we can't be there in person, we'll be glued to every Vikings news update. So, let's keep the Skol spirit alive and rally behind these young guns as they chase their NFL dreams in purple and gold. That's a wrap, Vikings Nation. If you're as pumped as I am, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings news breakdowns. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's get the word out. Our Minnesota Vikings are coming for 2025. Skol, Vikings.